Hi everybody, welcome back to TerraFirmaCraft Season 6 Episode 47. Forgot what I was playing then for a second. I was about to say Sid's Modern Life, but that hasn't been around for a while, has it? I'll be glad when 1.18 finally stabilises enough that we can actually make a mod pack out of it. At least something different and unusual. So last episode, we're thawing, by the way. The spring has sprung. And we are getting some thought on, and last episode we did make this for our sheeps, and we're going to familiarize. Well, they've definitely got. I'm just not sure whether that worked there or not. You ever done one of those things where you go, I'm not sure what happened. Did that work? Didn't it work? I really don't know. Yeah, that was one of those moments. I'm just wondering if there's any grains around the place. What's that gender are you anyway? Male, not familiarised. What's my other goat? Be useful to know if I've got two goats of the same gender, so we can actually breed them up and, well, the opposite gender, not the same gender. Yeah, I know how breeding works. Okay, come here, you. You are female. Excellent. So if I can go and grab... Let me go and just double check. I'm going to grab a couple more pieces of grain, and we'll see if they do the familiarized bit or not. That sounds like a plan to me. 1, 2, bang. Got lots of grain left over from the winter, so we'll be good soon. Once this thaw's got done, we'll be able to commence with our experiments in the farm area, which let's just have a look at the temperature at the moment. The temperature is currently 2.5. I think it's too cold really to be sowing crops. We probably need to wait till April, because the month is currently early spring, March 2nd. So yeah, we'll just go right now. You. I think we can safely say that those are done. Okay. Oh, I know what I was going to do before I forgot. Let's go and grab this goat, because it would be. Oh man, I really can't see. It'd be wrong not to. And then I need to make an act on. Bum out my face. God, so damned annoying. Now we have a goat male and a goat female. Perfect. And they can't get out, so that's all good. Right. I'm not going to start familiarising them though yet. So, plan for today. Plan for today is to actually get started on my coke oven. And to do that, we're going to have to start off with this lot over here. So what I started doing the other day was I basically started getting rid of the gravel in the area, so as to prevent any collapses of the gravel into the ores, because this stuff's quite expensive. Yeah, I don't want to waste any and lose it in the process. I also don't know the full extent of where the means I only need to get a block that's actually doesn't collapse, maybe a bit of wood or something, and then I can make a little pillar of that to get up to the surface. Thank God it's 112 though, and I can do that. If this was 118 or well, earlier but later version, I would not be popping up and sorting my breathing out quite so easily. But yeah, I'm sure there's a whole load here. So let me grab some non-collapsing blocks, and we'll start off looking at getting the graphite. And then I can go and get the kaolinite, and that's necessary for the fire clay to make the coke bricks. These ones here. We also need to do the seared brick, and we need mortar, but that's fine. And we're going to need to do, that's 3, 6, 9, so I need 6, 12, potentially 18 fire clay. Fire clay is 1 per, so we're going to need a reasonable amount of things, but I'd rather grab a whole load of that anyway, just because. Oh, what on earth? That was a hitch and a half. Just take the ironwood planks, I think. So we should be able to just jump. Has all that manky food despawned? It has. Good. Yeah, so if I get that, then in theory I can work down here and clear as much of the gravel that's covering up the graphite as possible, and that will make life a little bit easier, I think. Especially while I've got this nice long range of reach on me. I can't quite reach that one though. And then we should just be able to chop out the bottom, chop out the top, and go down, and we are sweet to grab all the blocks and move on, clearing the bottom of the ocean, the thing of gravel here, the lake. So that's my plan for the immediate future. I'll be back with you in a little while. Right, I've done a bit of graphite mining, and we have come out of this with a few bits and pieces of stuff, mainly fairly useless. Well, there's no such thing as truly useless stuff, but we did get these, which occasional drops from rare earth deposits, and they are used for morphic resonators. Don't ask me. They're used for grappler head, which actually I do know what that is. That's for the grappler gun, I believe, and they're used for a V generator and for a pickaxe of the course. So well, that's all good stuff. Stick it in there. Right. What we need to do next, we need to sleep the night off, refamiliarize our sheep the next morning, and then go get some kaolinite, which is relatively straightforward because we know where it is. But how much there is, that's another question, because it's one of those weird little thin deposits by the side of the cliff face, so it may not be the big deposit, but I'm sure I have others marked somewhere. I can't believe that I don't. I don't know how long it's going to take for those trees to start growing either, but this is also not a problem. Let's have a look at you. Oh, you're kidding me. Don't look. need to find myself another sheep as well. Well, I think we'll probably do that now. I'm fairly certain there are sheep out this direction, so we'll go and hunt the sheep down first, and then we'll that's an old cow. That probably should do the decent thing here. Poor animal. They will all make some lovely, well, got a bit close to that altar there. Lovely jerky. Right, let's go and try and find a relatively young female sheep. Just has to be old enough to breed. Once they're in captivity, I don't think we have an issue with them aging, but I could be wrong on that. Certainly would not be the first time, and probably won't be the last time. There's also a good chance that there are no sheep in the area because there's a wolf there, which is perfect. A marked copper there, haven't I? Well, a marked copper in the area. They're not that excited. Let's just find a sheep or a bear. A bear's a possibility too. Yeah, so what we need is not you. Doop 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 doop. Kayla, oh, that was the goat, wasn't it? That was the goat. Alright, keep looking. I'll be back in a moment. Finally, found some sheep. Let's hope that they are, I think it was a female, wasn't it? I need female. Yeah, okay. Barbar black sheep. Have you any wool? Oh man, I've got to do this walk all the way home now. I'm not a million, gazillion, trillion miles away, but I'm far enough that it's going to be a pain. This is going to be a day's work, I think, and then I'll commence with familiarising this one as well, which is going to slow us down a wee bit on the wool stakes, but I don't think the actual colour of the sheep matters, which is at least one thing, because you don't get wool blocks in TFC. You get wool which you then you know, you can't see what's going on for this stupid sheep on my head. I'm not into, typical. There's a sheep there as well, and another sheep. Oh well, at least I know where there's more, and they're actually closer as well. First law of sort. Let me try. Aha. I'm gonna go, I think, over the hill here. Keep well away from the thingy and the wolves over there, because I don't know how the wolves are going to react to someone wearing a sheep on the head. That's not actually a sentence I ever envisaged that I would ever have to say, but there you go. Anyway, let me get this chunky girl back, actually, and hope that I did get the genders right in my memory, because that would be embarrassing if I didn't. And I'll be back in a mo. Alright, it's the morning. I have actually rearranged my cellar a bit and got all the foods arranged into various things. I think the cellar mod also allowed you to use signs without affecting its structure. There are only certain limited blocks you can put into a cellar, and they are typically, there's the things, there's the shelves. I believe the other piece of the puzzle is a sign. Now, let's go and find Barbar Black Sheep here and familiarise and familiarise. You need to, you'll get some next time. You are shearable now. Interesting. Do I have shears? Did I make shears? I have got no idea if I've even made shears. Doesn't take a lot to get them to trust you enough to put a blade to them then, obviously. Yeah, right, let's go and just check. I can't remember whether I made shears or not. Tools. Tools don't look like I did. Now, shears are made with 2 knives. I can probably make them out of all sorts of things. I could also make manasteel shears, which are things. Will they work though? Because that's going. This is where the fun comes in, of course. Here's our shear option. Now we can't make Minecraft shears. I can make bismuth shears, and that is made with 2 bismuth knife blades and some flux, and they've got a reasonable durability, especially given the amount of wool you're going to use. This is not Minecraft in the sense that you're going to be using vast quantities of wool every single day. And now I know this jerky trick, that's definitely going to go in, because these are lasting about a year once they've been turned into jerky. Now meat is in that one. Yeah, I mean, look at that. To 327 days, whereas cooked bear meat, 8 days. Might as well have a munch on some of that. It's not helping my my thing. I actually do need to get my hit points are going down, and the reason for that is quite simply because of that. I need to up my dairy, fruit and vegetables. In fact, let me do I make the... Come on, I'm getting distracted from the job at hand, and the job at hand is to go and get some kaolinite. Let's try and stay on track. I mean, there's still plenty in the area. That's always a good thing. So what I want to do is, wherever possible, not run the risk of collapsing the mountain on me, and more importantly the ores, because they are valuable. So I'm going to need to borrow that. Pop you in there. And have a little dig. Have a little dig at that as well. God, look at it. It's everywhere. I need to get in there. Right, I need to continue and maybe get some supports in this to allow me to dig this out. I'm just wondering how I'm going to do it. Well, let's start off doing it by grabbing some hickory. Oh, well, that's handy to know. The hickory, I was running really low on hickory, and I've been more or less existing on hickory planks from Hoover, from the dungeons that have been stripping down. But if we can do this, then this will be considerably better. I just need... Right, let me... That's fine. Don't worry about that. Now, let me just try something here. Wrong hammer. That hammer. Don't know why that came out. So, hammer, chisel, smooth that, and break it. And then let's go and put that there. And that should give me sufficient to do that, which then I should be okay. Tunneling in here a bit, at least 3 blocks anyway. How much have I got? 11. I want to get more than that for definite. And I should be okay. Well, Can I get away with... I can chisel that one. I'll chisel that for the time being. I just want to get as much of this kaolinite without destroying it while I'm here. I don't want to be doing this and trip over it. Damn it! Did not play. Okay. Let's try that again, shall we? Like so. Right. Now we can go in and grab kaolinite. I love mining in this game. It's so terrifying. Okay, let me grab everything that I possibly can, and I will be back with you in a moment. Alright, I got a reasonable amount. It's not the vast sum, but it should last us a while with the graphite we've got there as well. And oops, not that. That was not. Oh, I never knew I had that. I never. Handy. I mean, I don't like deleting blocks normally, but hello, you will not go in there. So I suppose that is handy for that. That and that can go away. Wooden stuff can go away, and I need now. Let's have a look at these coke. Oven bricks again, shall we? Let's go in there. So I need 3 layers, 3 piece, but I think the middle one might be empty, but that's fine. That's just a spare brick. So I need 6 for each layer. That's 12. That's 18. Each one of those grinds 2 to 4, unless we would use horsepower, in which case we'd double it. I wonder what's involved with that, just out of interest. Quern, leads, and a bobbo. Yeah, I'm looking at you. Okay, let's come back to those. Grab you and so I need a quern, which is 3 smooth, 3 normal, and 3 smooth. 1, 2, 3. Does it have to be all the same? I don't know. Let's find out. Quern base, okay. Then we need a quern top, which is 3 smooth and a stick. Now that's where I'm going to hit problems, because I don't think I've got any more smooth while that one. Easy to fix, but not right now it isn't. So let's go to sleep, and then we'll go and grab some more smooth stone in the morning. It must be really dumb not to realise that your bed's too far away. I can't get in that bed, it's too far away. You know, oh, what shall I do? Oh, let's get closer to the bed. Here's an idea. Right, sorry, rambling. Nothing new. Let us go and get some smoothie stones from... I think there's a boulder up behind the sheep pen, actually. I actually need to go and grab some grain and do the familiarise as well. So, let's do that. Grain. How did I do grain? That's veg. That one's grain. There's 2. Perfect. And we'll get these. Familiarise this episode, and that will draw a line in that particular thing. I definitely still need to do a goat pen though. Yeah, there is stone behind there. Oh, damn it. Up. Right, that's another day, another familiarization cycle. Let's start off then with this. I'm going to need 3. I don't need any more than 3, so we'll not worry about doing more than 3. That. And that gives me 1. Whatever's in that position, that will give me another 1. That will give me 1 more. And that will give me my quern lid. So I just need 2 leads. I've got 2 leads, but I'd rather keep those ones in my thing and go and make some fresh ones. So let's do that. In fact, let me go and we'll be back in a second. And just like that, we should have that. Now, this needs an area. Right, it says, for the grindstone to work a 7x7 area and 2 blocks high area, the grindstone needs to be placed 1 block up in the middle. One block up in the middle. Well, we definitely can't do it here. Let me go and let's go and find a spot for this. This is going to be awkward actually. I don't have the best terrain set up for this. Let's I need a block as well. Damn you. There's a block. Right. 7x7. So 1, 2, 3. There. Let's put it there for now. Okay, let's go and get my Aussie and see whether this works. Whee! Snow's finally going. Come here, you. We've got a job for you. Get my spare lead out. And then I think I said double, didn't I? So instead of doing 18, I only need to do 9 of each. I don't know whether I need to make the path. That's the 9 and 9. So in theory, this will double my output from my grindstone. And if that's the case, you are going to get a permanent home. No, hang on. Wow. So much better than doing it the manual way. Right, I think I need to familiarise another horse for well, breeding for one, and think about a stable, but that's for another day. Right now I'm going to come here, you. Excuse me. Thank you. got it caught and safe. So there's only 2 left. That's already almost done already. That is way better than doing it with the handstone. I don't know why I didn't do that sooner. Right, let me grind everything else and I shall be back in a moment. Okay, so after all of that, we should have enough to make 18 fire clay. And that's pretty much what we needed out of that bit. Now, however, coke bricks require 18 mortar as well, so let's have a quick peek in there. Hopefully, yeah, we've got more than enough. So that's 18 mortar, that's 18 fire clay. And then we need seared bricks, and those are just grout. Grout is just... there's no benefit to doing it either way. I just need 9, 5 9s, 45 grout. I think that's right, isn't it? So basically 23 of those, I think. Oh, I had 6 fire clay ready. Okay, that's fine. We will live. 23. Up to make me 46. I think that is what we needed. So let's go and put you through. What have I got to throw in there? Have I got anything other than I don't really want to use charcoal. I mean, they do 1.5. They do 1.5. I've got loads of ladders. Let's use ladders. Yeah, I've just got to wait for them to cook. And I better get ready to familiarise my sheeps in the morning as well. So I'll go and do that, and I'll be back with you in a bit. Right, sheep's familiarised, everything ground. I've started, just so you're aware, I've started digging through here. I'm going to make a road, the road go all the way through here, and we're going to ramp it down to the beach on this side, so we've got a clear thoroughfare. With these spaces we're going to build, I think I might build up here. I may build a stable with a grind area for that, or over that side. There's, you know, no solid plans at the moment. Currently that's there. I have gone around the castle and removed every single last trace of snow. So that is a thing. And we're almost to the point where we have all of the seared bricks. The last 3 should be coming out of the furnace. There we go. So, if that is correct, 3, 6, 9, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 6, 7, 8, 9. If I've done my maths right, and there's a very good chance I haven't because it is me, then I could have got that wrong. But as it happens, I didn't. Right, let's go and find somewhere for this to live. It's not going to go into the castle, probably next to the over here. I think we'll I'm going to expand this to be a 2 wide layer. Actually, I might even make it 3 wide, to be honest. But here, I think, and we will put proper legs on it at some point, but for now I'm just going to get a little hole in the side of the hill here, ready for... Now I'm fairly certain this was hollow. if it's not, it really doesn't matter. But we do need you. Nope, maybe not hollow them. They vary from mod to mod, to be honest, in my experience. That is a coke oven. Now let's have a look. What recipes have we got? Well, we can do coal into coal coke. Okay, that's fine, and we get creosote from that. We can do blocks of coal into blocks of coal coke, and we get a lot of creosote for that. We can do logs into charcoal. We get a little bit of creosote. All of the various coals. We can do peat into charcoal. That's interesting. And that is about it. But when you actually start to look at what you can use coal coke for, and for that we need to start into the blast furnace bricks, and that is going to take a lot more because we need those. And I think that's still only 3 deep, but the blast furnace brick obviously makes the blast furnace, and that's where we start to see some benefits. But we are going to need a lot of fire clay for that. Again, don't think that's actually that big a problem. Again, you need 27 of these, so you're going to go 1, 2, 3, fire bricks. We make 3, but you need the clay. Okay, yeah, I mean it's gonna be costly. Have I got any kind of pedestals or anything they can do? Ped. You've got the arcane pedestal. That's not really what I was looking for. What about posts? Not really. Signposts. Extendable post. Really going to help me a great deal, I don't think. That appears to be cobble. That appears to be brick. Well, while we're waiting on that, let me go jump in and get the heavier. Any more heavier? Yes. Whack 16 of these in. Might as well start making some charcoal, and at the same time making some stuff. Now I need to go and just see what I can do for a post. Back in a second. Yep, they're perfect. Look, extendable posts from Immersive, isn't it, in that one? So we have a blast furnace. I do need to do a couple more rounds of normalization, but we can pop some nice little leggies on those. That kind of makes it work. And again, we'd want to bring this down and maybe work on that. The other furnace, the blast furnace, is going to be a little bit more tricky, and I think there was a reason why. Let me just have a look at magnetite. So if I look at rich magnetite, you can smelt it down for 4 nuggets in there. You can obviously put it through the crusher and you can get magnetite powder. You can put it into here and you can get magnetite powder. Magnetite powder makes 10 millibuckets, and you need 140 millibuckets per anvil. But the blast furnace will take magnetite powder 10 to wrought scrap, and wrought scrap will make, so it's 10 to 1. It's any old, and it gives slag at the same time. It doesn't tell us what fuel it uses, but that tends to use coal coke, so that's a minor issue. So you get 1 from a small, 2 from a poor, 4 from a standard, and 6 from a rich. It's not bad. So basically you're saying two rich will give you 12. So for every 10 rich, you get an extra 2 ingots. And as we've already pointed out, that will go to scrap, which can be then processed into pig iron scrap again. That can go into your various bits for you can use pig iron for. And you can use that with steel to make molten black steel, I think. Anyway, I think on that note, we are going to call this episode... Oh, we've got trees grown. I mean, they don't grow much, but they have grown a little bit. That is a cherry tree. These are all cherry trees. I don't know whether you will make any difference to the fruiting of these, but that is fine. There doesn't seem to be any linkage. Trees are growing. Full moon is rising. So anyway, I think that is a good point to end this episode. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you soon, and bye for now.